Whew, how you guys doing? Let me tell you. Be careful at these McDonald's. They are powing people at the McDonald's. The McDonald's is not safe no more, y'all. I gotta tell you, gotta stop about a story. Mitchell, he passed away at a McDonald's. And think about it. I go to McDonald's all the time. I'm afraid to go to McDonald's now because I'm hearing so many horror stories at McDonald's. If y'all are doing some crimes, please don't go to McDonald's, y'all. I go there, my kids go there. Please, any of those pows can go flying anywhere. Y'all don't have no care. If you're going to do some stuff like that, I advise you not to do it. They were selling rugs. Please go into an alleyway. Please stop going into the parks. Y'all love to go around where kids are at. At the parks, y'all do that at. At the McDonald's, y'all do that. Y'all have to stop. So rest in peace to Mitchell. Now, his family is saying that he's not selling no rugs. He left the streets, and I'm assuming when the streets, you're doing something illegal. But the family said he did not meet up with them to do the rugs. So I don't know. The news are saying something different. They saying they saw the cameras. They know a lot of receipts to say that, yes, this was a rug transaction going wrong. So I'm going to play some clips that happened, but you guys have to be careful. I thought we said stop, just say no to rugs. Say no to rugs. But he is a father of two. This happened in Louisiana. This recently happened, and it was two guys and a girl that was involved in taking this man out of here. To me, it sounds like a setup, like they was targeting him because if you're doing a transaction, why did the transaction go wrong? Did he not have the rugs? And if he didn't have the rugs, why did you have to do him like that? They said they capped him in his head, off his head. So they definitely wanted him to go. They didn't rob him. They didn't take any money. So in my mind, I'm thinking this was a hit. Like they wanted him out of here. Now, why was he meeting with them? I'm not sure. It happened in his car. He was in the driver's seat, and they said they saw the two guys get out of the car, after they got finished unaliving him in the head. So if it's about a rug transaction, then make it a rug transaction. So I really feel like it's targeted. I feel like it's more to the story. I don't know who wanted him gone, but somebody wanted him gone. Somebody wanted him gone. So let me play this. This is the guy that we're talking about. His name is Mitchell, you guys. I want to play a little bit. Check this out.
Livingston Parish deputies arrest 3 following a deadly drug deal in Watson. Detectives say 25-year-old Kevonta Dennis and
look at them, all 3 of them. Look, now, Kevonta, he looked crazy. He looked like he on some rugs. So I definitely believe that it has to do with something illegal because this is the association he associates with. Ain't nobody associate with no Kevonta if they not in the street life. Kevonta, we don't got nothing to talk about. We don't got nothing to meet up. Why was Kevonta Dennis in his car? He looked like he on something now. And maybe it's that. Maybe they was on some rugs, and then that's when they just started to take him out of here. I don't know. Maybe he did something in the past. Maybe the past caught up to him because they said he did live the street life, and that street life will catch up to you. So this is another guy that's involved. He looked like he's off too. They say he's the oldest one. And then you have this girl, she looked like she just been through the struggle all her life. So I don't know why was he in association with the people like this if he was a stand-up guy, so make it make sense. So let's continue on.
39-year-old Keedrick Jack met 26-year-old Mitchell Ventress outside a McDonald's to buy drugs when they shot and killed him. Dennis was later found in a car alongside 26-year-old Keondra McNeely. All 3 have been booked into the parish detention center right there in that parish.
And I heard 2 loud thuds. I wasn't thinking nothing of it because I'm at work, man.
He heard 2 loud thugs or thungs.
And then I go outside and I see my manager come in and she's like freaking out. Like, what's going on? You know, something happened in the parking lot, dude ended up shot. See, me, I never been in that situation before. So I'm instantly scared. I run to the back. Man, it was just insane.
Hey guys, another quick update. So our suspect.
These men do not care. Honestly, we have to do better as a community. Y'all don't care about y'all lives. This is traumatizing that person and that other lady. Y'all don't care about that? No, they don't. All they care about is doing what they want to do and to take another person's life. Y'all have no respect for life, no regard to life. I'm ashamed to call y'all my people. Whew, y'all got to do better. Parents, do better. Stop breeding them. Everybody, lock down, close your legs, because clearly, y'all, we're not doing it right.
Suspect vehicle has been located. The little silver Nissan, we have it in our custody. We also have several individuals basically detained at the moment. Hopefully I can give you a little confirmation. I don't know how soon. It may be in the morning before I can, but I feel pretty good that we may be able to confirm that we have our suspects. We won't know that until we completely go through all this. This, again, trying to do the best we can to keep y'all informed.
Mitchell Ventress drove himself to the last place he'd ever be. A McDonald's parking lot off Highway 16 in Watson, Louisiana.
Well, did he get a cheeseburger or some fries? Or was he just going there just to meet? Do he have a receipt of going to McDonald's? Did he get a good bite, a good meal? Because I love the McDonald's fish fillet, you know? It seems like he was just going there just to meet the guys. He didn't even have a meal. Damn.
A stretch of Livingston Parish that most people pass through without thinking twice. He was 26 years old, from Denham Springs, and on the evening of March 18th, he had a meeting arranged. 2 men were coming in from Baton Rouge to buy drugs from him. That was the plan. And when that plan collapsed, someone put a bullet in Mitchell Ventress's head while he sat behind the wheel of his own car. 3 people have since been arrested: Kevonta Dennis, Keedrick Jack, and Keondra McNeely. No formal charges have been announced.
Now, I want to know, who was selling it? Were these people selling it? Or was Mitchell selling it? And who was buying it? It seems like Mitchell was selling it because it's like maybe they all wanted to get a cut. Maybe they all wanted to buy it. Because I don't know how this shit goes.
And that's where this case sits right now. I want you to hold that image for a second. Not the violence of it, the setting. A McDonald's. An ordinary Wednesday evening at a chain restaurant off a highway. Families pulling through the drive-thru, people coming and going. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, a 26-year-old man is sitting alone in his car, waiting. And he never makes it home. 26 is young enough that you're still moving pieces around, still figuring out what the shape of your life is supposed to be. Mitchell had people who knew him, people who could tell you specific things about him, the kind of details that make a person real. And none of those people knew that Wednesday evening that they were already living in the past tense of his life.
So, you're a YouTuber. You spend days scripting, weeks filming and editing. You finally upload.
A McDonald's employee found him. That detail hits differently every time I sit with it. This was not a remote field, not a back road with no witnesses. This was a public space with foot traffic, with cameras, with people well within earshot. And still, one shot, and 2 men stepped out of a car and walked away before anyone fully understood what had just happened. 1 gunshot. That is all witnesses reported hearing. 1, then movement. 2 figures exiting the passenger side of the vehicle and disappearing into the night. By the time Acadian ambulance was dispatched, the call was already being canceled. Mitchell Ventress was beyond help before the sirens ever started. What Livingston Parish Sheriff Jason Ard has confirmed is this: the meeting was arranged in advance. Dennis and Jack came to that parking lot specifically to buy narcotics from Mitchell. All of them, victim and suspects.
So I was right. Mitchell was selling it, and they have proof. The police people have proof that this arrangement was in advance. So I don't know what the family talking about. They got proof.
Arrived with the same understanding of why they were there, which means whatever turned that transaction lethal happened in a very short window. Short enough that Mitchell never got out of the driver's seat. Short enough that the people responsible were already moving back toward Baton Rouge while the parking lot was still processing the sound.
So did they take the rugs? Maybe they just wanted to take the rugs and go, And, if they're buying rugs, they're probably already on rugs. And so they just felt like, let me just take this rugs, pile them, and just get on out of here. Who is sad out here in these streets? Comment, let us know what you think.